and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lou and I am back with another video. And as you already read by that title, you kind of already know what's about to go down. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified every time your girl upload a video. Comment down below any other video you would like to see from me, and just stay tuned for my upcoming videos. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright girls, so in today's video I'm gonna be doing a story time. I haven't done like a juicy legit story time in a while, so I'm gonna be doing a story time on how me and my coworker at the time almost got fired. And I'm not gonna say too much because I actually work at this job now, but I just felt like I had to, you know, do this recording and talk about it because it's just been on my mind since. So yeah, let's just get started. Let me just set the tone for y'all. I just started working at this job, and like it was buku people working there. It was so many different people I went to school with, some people that I really didn't know, but everybody that I was actually working with was around my age, except for like maybe one or two people. Okay, so like I said, I just started working at this job, and you know, I'm the new girl. Everybody, you know, when you start working at a new job, or if somebody start working at your job and they're new, you really don't just vibe with them, or you don't vibe with the people when you start working there, whatever the case may be. In my sense, I'm gonna speak for me starting a new job. I don't normally just vibe with people, and of course they're not getting a feel for me because they just like, oh, it's a new person, she finna try to come in and steal the show, or he finna try to come in and steal the show, whatever, boom, bam, whatever in the hell it is. I'm trying to get to know everybody without trying to get to know everybody. Like I'm basically like filling them out, like I'm just being observant or whatever. You know, we right here. So then everybody's like, hey, what's your name, where you from, besides the person that I actually went to school with, whatever. I'm just, you know, the new girl. So everybody's trying to get a feel for me, I'm trying to get a feel for everybody. And there's this one particular lady, and I need to give her a name, so know it all. Yeah, that's gonna be her name, because for one, she thought she knew it all, but she didn't know she. Anyway, so yes, there was that one particular person, know-it-all, who just wanted to be in charge of every single thing. She always thought she was the manager. She just one of those. She's the same thing as you, getting paid just about the same amount as you, but she want to be the manager, or he want to be the manager so freaking bad. So yes, I'm working there, days going by, I'm working, I'm getting a feel for everybody. Like I said, I'm doing my thing, they doing their thing, whatever. And then like there's one night where we had to close, and she was like, okay, I'm gonna show you how we, you know, stock the store and front the store before we leave, or whatever like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So mind you, it's just me, her, and there's a manager in the store. If I'm not on the floor at the register, she should be on the floor at the register or whatever like that, because the manager is out doing whatever it is that they need to do to get ready to close the store. So she's telling me to come back there in a warehouse with her so she can show me how to stock drinks and whatnot. So I go back there, and I'm just like, okay. In the back of my head, I'm thinking like, who's gonna watch this store? Who's gonna watch the register or whatever? Because, you know, nobody's gonna be up there. So we go back to the floor with the little cart that we roll the drinks out on, and she's just stocking it, and she's telling me like, you have to be on top of your game. She was like, they want you to just take initiative to do stuff, blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I'm young, I'm not stupid, I know this, like you don't have to tell me, whatever. So then we just doing all that or whatever. I watch her stocking, and I'm like, okay, I'm finna go because nobody's at the front, and this is like, I just started here. I'm not trying to be fired for not being alert and paying attention. So yeah, so I end up leaving her back there, whatever like that. Okay, so boom, that day goes by, well, that night goes by, and then here comes another day. This particular day, we get a truck. We were on a food truck, if I'm not mistaken. So this is like a Tuesday, and everybody is like working on their aisles, working on like the little food side. And we had like at the time maybe 2 or 3 trash bins that we would use. So everybody had trash bins in the middle of the aisle, so that way when they get done with their boxes, they can just take them to that trash bin, and whoever feels free to take the trash out will take the trash out. But me, on the other hand, I was like, well, since they have 2 trash bins, I'm gonna just take this trash bin and stick it closer to my aisle. So I'm sitting there just working my truck or whatever like that. And then she come flying up. When I say flying, it was came flying, y'all, around the corner. And she grabbed the bin and she was like, you can't have this bin over here. You need to move it to the middle of the aisle so everybody can use it. And I was just looking at her like, okay. So I'm just like, but I'm using it though. Like, I'm like, you're so aggressive for why? Who you talking to? That's like, who are you talking to, ma'am? Mrs. Lady, woman, who are you talking to? That's how I'm feeling. You can't have it over here. You need to move it to the middle of the aisle so everybody can use it, da da da. So I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. But I'm using it right now, and when I get done, I'm gonna take my trash out and then y'all can have it. So, and she had a fit. She I'm gonna go tell the manager type attitude. So my manager was on the aisle over from me working on the cosmetics makeup section. So she's like, hey, I need to give my manager a name. She was like, hey, Brenda. I'm gonna call her Brenda. That ain't her name. That is nowhere near close to her name, but I'm gonna call her Brenda. She was like, hey, Brenda, can you tell Christina that she can't have the basket, the trash bin over here? It has to be in the middle of the floor so everybody can use it, da da da. Brenda was like, did you ask her, can you have the basket, or did you just go over there and take it? And Know It All was like, I asked her, and I'm over there like, she ain't asked. She did not ask. She just came and took it. Like, at this point, I'm really finna show the real Christina. I'm finna show the real me, because, like, lady, I don't know if you think I'm quiet if I'm not gonna say something, but we ain't in high school, baby. And we damn sure know you're not in high school as old as you are. Now, if you want to get petty, we can do that. You got the right bitch, but the wrong idea. Or you got the right idea, but the wrong bitch. Let's go with that one. You got the right idea, but the wrong bitch. And I was just like, she ain't asked for it. Whatever. So Brenda was like, well, you can't just go over there and take stuff from her. You should ask, da da da. So then she went on a rant talking about Know It All. She went on a rant talking about, well, it needs to be in the middle of the floor, da da da, blah blah blah. So she ended up getting mad about that because my manager told her, like, leave her alone, let her keep the basket. She's not bothering nobody, whatever. Okay, that passed by. I guess she didn't like that. She was feeling some type of way about that. So she was just like, if I couldn't get her this way, I'm gonna get her another way. So one night, there's me and another manager. And I need to give this manager a name now. Loretta. I'm gonna just call her Loretta. We're standing at the register. There's me, Know It All, and Loretta. But how we're lined up is Loretta on the end, me in the middle, and Know It All at this end. Like, when you first come into the store, boom, there's a register. There's Know It All. I'm right dead center in the middle because it was like registers lined up like this. I'm in the middle, and then Miss Loretta is on this end. Okay, so we're just ringing up the people. We're ringing up the people because we got buku people in the store. When I say so many freaking people, it's so many freaking people in the freaking store. I'm not even going to tell you what kind of people it was because then, boom, now I'm giving away. I might get fired for telling this story time, but listen, I'm just trying to make some coin. So there's buku people in the store. I got bags right here that I can use to bag up the people's stuff and send them on their way. I got bags over here on the other side that I can use and send people on their way. Loretta using the same bags I'm using. Know It All using the same bags that I'm using on this side. But this is how it went. On this side, there were smaller bags, like the shorter bags here between me and Miss Loretta. And then on this side, there's the big bags that you can put multiple things, like a lot of things, in between me and Know It All. My kid's dad is outside mowing the grass, but that's besides the point. So back to the story. We're just using the bags or whatever. I'm just going back and forth. However much, if you got a lot of stuff, I'm using these bags. If you don't got that much stuff, I'm using these bags. Okay, so boom. Know It All walks behind me and she goes wherever the heck she's going. I think she went to go check to see if we had some cigarettes in the back in the warehouse or whatever like that. She come back. And she grabbed some bags from on this side with me and Miss Loretta, and she grabbed them, the big bags, and she put them on the thing. She was like, I'm going to put these here so Christina can use them. Mind you, she didn't want me to use the bags that she was using, and I didn't understand why, because it was buku bags over here, buku bags over here, but like short and long. She was like, I'm going to put these bags right here so Christina can use them, whatever like that. So me being petty, I take the bag off the rack, and I lay them on the counter. I was like, I'm going to use these bags over here. Really, dude? We're gonna wait till he moves, cause he tripping. like I said, I take the bags off the rack and I put them on the counter. And I'm just like, what are you doing? I said, I'm gonna use these bags right here. What's wrong with me using these bags right here? And she was just like, I need these bags, da da da. So I'm just like, okay, and I do too. I'm trying to get the same amount of people out just like you. Like, what you doing? These people ain't gonna just, like, come on now. That happened. And I put the bags back under the counter because I'm like, I don't know who you think you is. I don't know who you think you finna bully, but I'm not the one. I don't know. They swear up and down my manager catered to me more. Not really catered to me, but she liked me more than everybody else. Like, she showed favoritism. And I don't look at it like she showed favoritism. She just said I reminded her so much more of her when she first came into the store. And I was just like, okay, boom. Now you drawing to me because I'm basically like a younger you when you first got here. You know, not thinking too much into it because I'm just like, whether you like me or not, I'm going to do my job. Whether you cater to me more or not, I'm going to do my job. Whether you favor me more than everybody else, I'm going to do my job. Period. I don't know if they grasped it like, oh, Brenda liked Christina more than she liked everybody else. Like, that's not even the case. Anyway, so here comes the point where stuff like took like this crazy. Same night. Still in the same order, know-it-all me and Loretta. We're sitting there still ringing up the people trying to get them out. And at the time, know-it-all's leg, knee, whatever was messed up. Okay, so she had a chair at the register or whatever, and it was behind her. Sometimes she would sit in the chair and ring people up. Sometimes she would be standing up in front of the chair to ring people up. So somebody specifically asked me for a black and mild, which is very low down on the shelf. It's like at the bottom, damn near towards the floor on the shelf. And they were like, hey, can I get this black and mild? I don't know what kind they asked for, but that's what they wanted. So I had to bend down to get it. And her being in front of the chair, I didn't want the chair to hit me if she was to like move back, side, whatever it was that she was going to do. So I put my hand in the chair to hold the chair still while I reach down, grab the black and mild, and go on my way. Y'all, I put my hand in the chair like I said, reach down, grab the black and mild, and when I got up, it was like she pushed the chair back a tad bit, and she like pushed my shoulder. It was like, you just pushed me or you just hit me. And she like shoved my shoulder like that. She's an older lady, y'all. She was probably like 50 something years old. I don't know. Or her late 40s, early 50s, late 50s, early 60s. I don't know. But when I got up from the chair, she pushed my shoulder like that and was like, you just bumped my knee with the chair. Or you just pushed my knee with the chair. Something like that. And this was my face. Like, you good? Are you okay? Like, ma'am, lady, miss, are you all right? Because what are you doing? I was just like, I did not push you. I did not touch you. This chair did not move, whatever like that. So then she was like, yes, you did. Da, 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 da. Just yelling, like, just going, like, just yelling, y'all. And Loretta was like, no, y'all don't do that. She was like, you don't sit here and argue in front of customers. That's not the way you go about things or whatever like that. I don't know exactly what Loretta said, but it was some along the lines of, don't do that. Y'all know better. Whatever. Y'all are grown. We're all grown. Act like it. I'm just like, but did you not just see this lady, like, push me? Like, I did not touch her. This chair did not move. Like, what's going on? Okay, so then know-it-all storms off. She gonna go tell the other manager. Now I gotta give her a name. 15 minutes. Ooh, this is long story time. Anyway, so she went and told the other manager, Kayla. That ain't her name, but we gonna go with it. She went and told the other manager, Kayla. She was like, whatever she told her, I don't know, I wasn't there. She went to go tell. So my coworker at the time, she came in with her daughter and she was shopping or whatever like that. And she was like, what did you do to know-it-all? Because she's back there crying. And I said, crying? I said, I didn't do nothing to her. The chair, she claims, bumped her. I put my hand in it. I don't know what it did. I don't know if it slid. If it did, my bad. If it didn't, I don't know. But she was like, I was like, she said I hit her knee with the chair and I don't know. And she went on a rampage. She kind of shoved me or whatever. And next thing you know, she's going to go tell Kayla that I did whatever in the hell I did to her. Okay, so now Kayla calls me to the break room. And she's like, I need to hear the story. I want to hear the story. Let me know what happened. So I'm standing in the break room. I'm smiling at this point because I'm just like, y'all don't know me for real. Y'all really don't know me. Even to this day, y'all don't know the real Christina. I will get book wild on y'all and y'all don't even know that. But because I got kids, I save that energy because I'm not going to go to jail or lose my job behind no foolishness like this. So she was like, tell me the story, tell me what happened. And I'm just like, I'm just looking. And then I was like, I'm going to let her tell you what happened while I'm standing here. I said, and I'm not going to interrupt her. But then when it's my time to talk, I don't want her to interrupt me. And then she was like, okay, go know it all. Know it all. She was like,
she bumped my knee with the chair, and I didn't even do anything to her.
All that extra. All that extra. Just boo-hoo crying. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, my turn to talk. I start from the day with the trash can, breaking it down to her. Like, if I did anything to this girl, it's not out of spite. It's not because of nothing other than her doing something to me. So I sat there and I was telling her, I was like, so boom, the trash can incident, so boom, the bag incident, so boom, I'm getting black and miles for the people. And I don't know if the chair moved. I did not feel the chair move because the chair was sitting like on this carpet rug thing. Like they have like these little mats that's standing, like they're sitting at the register, so you don't have to stand on the hard floor all day long. So there's like some mats. So the chair was on the mat. So I don't know how the chair like shifted if it's on the mat. Now if it was on the floor, it probably would have been a different story. I probably would have told that knee out the frame, but that wasn't the case. So I'm sitting there just telling my story, and and I was like, can I finish? Can I finish? I let you talk, let me talk. And I was like, you can run the camera back. I was like, and you can see what happened. I did not intentionally bump her. If I did bump her, it was an accident, but I did not intentionally bump into her. But I ain't hear her, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, period. She was like, okay, I don't work tomorrow, so I'm going to let Brenda know what's going on so she can see what's happening or whatever. I don't know if it was that particular night, like that same night, or some nights after that, or whatever the case may be. I ended up talking to Brenda the next day, but I don't know if it was that same night that the incident happened that she ended up making us write like a statement, and then we had to know. No. She said she was gonna have to write us up, but then days later we had to write like our statement saying what happened. Know it all ended up not being at work for quite some time, like months, y'all. Like she said, her doctor had her off for months, and I don't know what happened, but she ended up not ever coming back to the job. Some other incidents happened between her and the management and all that stuff, so she ended up not coming back, which I have no idea about what that was about. I do, but that's not for the internet to know. So yeah, all of that happened. She never ended up coming back. I still work there to this day, and this happened like almost 3 years ago. And yeah, I basically did not end up getting wrote up because they actually watched the footage back and they seen that I actually didn't do anything to the lady. And yeah, that was just that. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy, give this video a big fat thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time your girl upload a video. Comment down below any other videos you would like to see from me. And also, comment down below if you've ever had that one coworker that just tested you and tried you till they couldn't no more. Let me know how that turned out for you guys. But like I said, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next. Peace.
You wanna fight on tussle? I'm talking about